Hi, this is Tara for HealingCrystals.com, and this is the Astrology Report for October 26th through November 1st. October is almost over. So, Wednesday, chances are you're going to wake up feeling really good because Venus and Jupiter are in a sextile, and there's just so many advantages to this energy. You don't even want to think about it. You just kind of want to go with it, okay? Physically, you're going to feel energetic and ready to take on the world. Spiritually, you feel connected to all the good that's surrounding you, and you can really see all the good that's surrounding you. Sorry, my chair's moving around. You just kind of all right, now stop that. You just kind of sense that it's going to drive me crazy. You sense that you're just in like this perfect state of being where there's just nothing but abundance and prosperity, and you just want to keep all of that going in your life. So it's just, you're just going to feel really good on Wednesday, so you should enjoy that feeling. Try to carry it through the rest of the week and the rest of the month and the rest of the next month, and because that's kind of how you should always be feeling. Thursday, so now the energy is going to take a turn. Scorpio is going to be exuding its influence, and Scorpio is not always the easiest energy to deal with. But remember, it's for your good. It's to make your life better. All of the energy is always meant to make your life better. It's just some of it's a little bit harder to see how it's doing that. So you've got the Scorpion Sun and Mercury, and they're going to be in a conjunct transit. This is powerful energy, but it's potentially dangerous. Things could come out of hiding, and you are going to need to express them. It's not like stuff is going to come up and you can say, you know what, I will choose a better time and place for that. Remember, Scorpio is very intense emotional energy, and you're going to be reacting to that. That's going to be your challenge. You want to avoid allowing yourself to give in and just communicate, anything that you've been repressing, because it's going to come out sarcastically. It's going to come out in passive aggressive mannerisms and phrases and behaviors, and it's not going to it might make you feel better in the moment, but long term it's just going to cause you more problems. Whatever comes up, it comes out to give you the opportunity for healing and for to make it better. You don't want to make it worse. You have that power, okay, to make sure that you do use this energy for the better of not only yourself, but everybody, okay? You've got to be mindful. You have to really have the will to say, you know what, I am not going to be negative. I am going to be nothing but positive, okay? You can make your point, and you can do it in the best possible manner, and the results will just be so much better for you and for everyone, okay? So just be a little bit mindful on Thursday. On Friday, now you've got Mercury again. Mercury is also in Scorpio. That's going to make everybody a little secretive and a little reserved. That can throw some of us off balance because it inhibits our ability to engage and release using communications, okay? If you're used to just kind of, expressing yourself freely, it can be hard when all of a sudden it feels like you're a little afraid to say or do anything because it's, everybody's feeling the tension, and it comes out sounding differently than you meant it to, and people kind of hear it differently than it's just like a lot of misunderstandings, very easy to hurt feelings, okay? It's overall, this is a challenging time for communications while Mercury is in Scorpio, and during the whole phase you're going to want to be mindful. On Friday, there's going to be a little added stress because now you've got Mercury and Chiron, and they're working together. They're going to magnify this stress, okay? So it's going to be very easy to hurt others with your words, or to hurt others by not using your words. A lot of times something needs to be said. You don't say it. that can hurt sometimes more than if you express yourself. So just be cautious during your interactions with other people. Try to avoid taking any inner turmoil that you're feeling out on others. And believe me, I know that's a very hard thing to do. So you just like kind of want to think about using the energy. Remember, Scorpio can help us to balance our emotions and kind of, especially those feelings that are a little less comfortable. They can help us find a way to deal with them in a personal way that isn't unhealthy for us and doesn't hurt other people. And sometimes that means just keeping quiet for the moment, and sometimes that means saying what has to be said, but saying it in as nice a manner as possible. Okay? Saturday. So on did I skip? No, I didn't. Okay, so Saturday. Mars and Uranus are going to be in a square. That's going to urge you to take a new path, preferably one filled with adventure and thrills. You could feel the urge to just leave everything behind in favor of new horizons, because the excitement of the unknown, it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to seem so much more attractive than whatever your normal day-to-day life is, okay? The energy is going to settle though, okay? So you don't want to go too crazy, because the energy will settle, and it's going to happen quickly because Venus and Saturn are going to step in. Here we have two very stabilizing forces. So you start the day off with Mars and Uranus, which are just, they're like, woo, they're the party planets. And then Venus and Saturn come in with their reason, and they're like, let's bring everything down to a level that'll, it's a really nice mix of energy, okay? Neither one is canceling each other out. They're going to support each other. And that's going to help you to have it all. That's really what this day is all about, okay? A lot of times you think you have to forego, what you've got, your stability, and let go of all of that in order to have adventure. And the truth is you don't. It is very possible to have it all. And this is the kind of energy that will show you how that can be done to help you to figure out how you can make that work for you in your own personal life. All right, now I have to move the chair. Wait, here we go. High-tech stuff, folks. All right, so, Sunday. Okay, Sunday. I always said I wished I had like an assistant with like little place cards that were like, they do on the TV shows. Maybe someday. Anyway, Sunday. So, all right, now you've been considering a new venture, and you've been, maybe thinking about opportunities for advancement. The universe is going to make it very clear that your search is at an end. This can be a good thing, or this can be a bad thing, because once you've reached the end, now it's time to either act or let it go. A lot of times we have goals, we have, we're working towards something, and then we get there and then we're like, wait a second, is this really what I wanted? It may not be. But it can be hard, especially hard during that time, to let that stuff go in favor of going back out there and looking for something else, because you've spent so much time and energy. It may feel like you've wasted it, but you haven't. Energy is never wasted, ever. Okay? Even if you do absolutely nothing, you're still putting some energy out there, and it is helping you get to where you need to be. Okay? So if during this phase you feel like there's something that, this just is not working for me, I need to let it go and go find something that does work for me, don't let it make you feel bad, and don't think that somehow you failed, because you haven't. It's all a journey. That's what it's supposed to be. And, part of the journey is things move away and things move in. Sometimes you've got to clear the space. So what's happening? I never actually got to what the planets were doing that day, did I? Okay. Mercury and Neptune are going to be in a trine. That's going to give you the kick that you need to choose your path. All right? It's going to help you sense what will and won't work for you. And once you've got a good picture of that, now you've created an atmosphere where Venus and Pluto can step in. They're in a sextile, and they can step in and they can help you fill the space. If you've decided to move forward with something, they can help you fill the space with opportunities that will help you continue the journey. If you've decided to let something go, they can help you find what will fill that empty space that works better for you. Okay? This is a good time. The circumstances are very positive to be in the right place in the right time. It's just that you've got to be aware of it and you have to recognize it, and you have to be a little courageous to be able to step up and take hold of it and say, you know what, yeah, this is what's right for me, this is mine. Okay? The good news is that you're going to have a lot of confidence on Sunday, so it's going to be easy to take that step and take advantage of, you know, whatever opportunities this energy brings for you. Monday, it is Halloween. Happy Halloween. It is the perfect energy, okay? You've got Mercury, Jupiter, and the moon, and together they are all producing the perfect energy for your day. This is a day of tradition. It's a day of celebration. For many, in many cultures and for many people who have, you know, faith that is surrounded by the Halloween, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. It's not, a holiday, the Halloween holiday. This is a time of new beginnings, okay? And this is the perfect mix. I mean, you've got the planet of communication, the planet of expansion, and the moon that kind of is going to help you, you know, that's your emotional self. They're all working together. So this is a great day for gatherings. It's a good day to get together with other people. There's going to be a lot of goodwill. There's the potential for a lot of really like positive collaborations. And the interactions that you have today could transform your life and the life of others. How it works is that Jupiter and the moon, they're going to bring everybody together. And then Mercury is going to step in. And now Mercury is going to help you to create those opportunities from your communications, from your conversations, okay? Once again, remember, you've got that Scorpio influence, which can tend to make you a little inhibited, a little like, you know what, I don't really want to share my personal stuff. That's okay. Don't do anything that doesn't make you feel comfortable. But remember, whatever you give is what you're going to get back, okay? The good news is that it's easy to give a lot today, and it's easy to get a lot back today because you've got Jupiter in a very positive place, and you've got, you know, the moon in a very positive place, and just the whole atmosphere of the day itself is really a very positive, fresh start kind of excitement in the air. And it's a good day to try out being somebody that maybe you've always wanted to be. A lot of times, you know, like I said, the Scorpio energy, it's a little bit secretive. What it can do is it can help bring out that hidden person that is inside of you that you kind of like maybe want to take out for a test drive, and see, you know, how others respond, how you feel about that. I'm a big believer. I know I've changed a lot over my lifetime. And I'm a big believer that you're not the same person your whole life. And most of us, you know, we want to do other things. We want to experience, you know, other parts of ourselves. But it can be hard. You know, it can be hard to put that person out there because, you know, the fear of judgment and stuff like that. This is a day, Halloween is kind of a non-judgmental sort of a day if you think about it. You know, you might call it a costume, or you might call it, you know, a chance to be the real you. Or explore a new part of the real you, because I know you're already being the real you, but, you know, I think you get my gist for the day. Anyway, it's going to be a really nice day, so I hope that you go out there and you really enjoy it. And then Tuesday, November 1st, it's a new month. Again, we're talking about those new beginnings. And after all the good energy that you had on Monday, you could be wondering, hey, what else does the universe has for me? It's got more surprises for you. okay? The interesting thing is on Tuesday, I really like this energy on Tuesday because it's kind of coming from an unlikely source. It's going to be Neptune. Neptune's going to start out in a trine with the Sun, and then it's going to move on to a semi-square with Mars. This energy, it's going to fluctuate, okay? So there's going to be a lot of highs and a lot of lows. That's okay. You can balance this energy out. Your instincts are going to be on high alert, and your energy is going to be unstoppable. But you could lack direction, okay? So that's where you need to put the controls in, all right? Don't let the energy carry you away. You work with the energy. You control it. You have that ability, all right? There's a lot of material benefits that could come out of this. They don't typically come from Neptune. Neptune is the planet of illusion. It's the planet of dreams. It's the planet of hopes and wishes. It's not necessarily the kind of grounding influence that helps you make those things happen. It's the imagination. It spurs your imagination so that you can start dreaming about these things. But in this particular, mix with the Sun and with Mars, the Sun is very personal energy for all of us and very powerful energy, and Mars is so aggressive. You put all this together, and you've really got, a really cool combination of planets. What I like best about it is that the illusion that Neptune often presents to us is going to be shattered. And what's going to be left behind are realistic opportunities. A lot of times we think about our illusions being shattered, and it upsets us. We don't want to see that happen. It's not going to feel like that. It's going to feel like, I have this great dream. I want to see this happen. Now I can see how I can do it. And that may mean that you might have to adjust that dream a little bit, but it's going to be okay because you're going to be willing to do it. You're going to see how this is the kind of energy where you see how reality really is better than fantasy. So it's a really nice day to start off the month of November. So here's the crystals I'm going to be carrying with me this week. First of all, lapis lazuli. It's going to help you to be decisive. It's going to help you to know the best course of action. It's also going to help you out with communications. Okay, so this is a really good crystal to carry with you for the next few weeks, actually. Then sunstone, okay, because that's also, it's going to give you insight. It's going to help you be yourself, all right, and it's going to help you attract connections and all kinds of other things that will help you to expand. And it's kind of, how can I put this? Whatever your personal philosophy it is, whatever you believe, whatever you want out of this life, Sunstone can help you project that and attract you to the things that will help you to make that happen. That sounded kind of clumsy. Hopefully you got my gist there. Just work with Sunstone. It's a really good crystal and for this time of year, and you're going to like it. And then finally, watermelon tourmaline, because this is just a week to be joyous. And watermelon tourmaline is going to help you attract it and enjoy it. Don't forget to check out the weekly and daily horoscopes on healingcrystals.com and on our Facebook page, Crystal Talk. Have a magical week and have a very happy Halloween.